Just
Oh man, we gotta talk about this. This guy in Florida. It's always a story from Florida, huh?
yeah, you always hear the craziest stories.
Well, this guy he applied to get one of the notorious PPP loans that we've all been hearing about because of the COVID-19 situation. And this guy, he ended up he was asking for what, $12 million in total?
Yeah, I think it was something like that. Yeah.
So it was around 12 million.
No, it's 13.5.
I'm sorry, 13.5. That was close. $13.5 million from the SBA. Now he was approved for $3.9 million. Now I don't know what else he was doing with that money, but we know one thing. He spent some of that money on was it a new one?
A 2020 Lamborghini.
A 2020 Lamborghini. So he's out here flexing, guys. He got all this money. He wasn't okay with that. Like, right? He was like, I gotta show that I got this money now.
Yeah.
So he went out and got a Lamborghini. And I'm gonna tell you now, how much was the Lamborghini again?
I don't know. I think it was $318,000 or something like that.
I thought they were more expensive than that. You said 318?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it says 497,000.
Purchased by the Heinz in May. So he got the money in May and he bought a sports car. I don't know. To me, $318 million or $1,000 sounds kind of cheap for a sports car like that. You would think it would be
but I
probably
think
$1 million.
There's multiple like models of a Lamborghini, so
okay, trim
probably
models.
more expensive.
I don't know. When I think of, at least you're saying a Lamborghini, and I'm assuming you got the Huracan, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I always look at those like cheap Honda Civics. Like you see them all over the place. I'm sure you see them all over the place in Los Angeles, maybe even in Florida. But maybe that's what it was. You know, he was trying to fit in with his guy friends, and one of his guys was like, "Hey man, don't just leave it all in the bank. Like, you know, buy something nice for yourself. Buy a sports car." That's probably what happened. He was egged on. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, man. Maybe.
But anyway, this dude, I can't tell you how frustrated I am because this is what people are doing. They're pretending like they need the money. They're pretending like they have payroll and all this nonsense. And he signed this whole thing and filled it out. And he was approved. And I think this is a big problem. And it's not just guys like this guy. It's I think a lot of people, especially within the Trump cabinet and everybody who's in those circles, they have definitely been approved for a little bit of that money as well. And that's just not this is just some random Joe Blow, from my understanding. So he's not necessarily a big name guy out there, but there's a lot of people, I'm sure, that are still under the radar that have taken advantage of this pretty much easy system that you can get through, as long as you, I guess, know what he did to I'm sure he had somebody help him out.
I'm sure he could have gotten away with it too if he would have maybe just instead just bought a BMW or something. Maybe that would have been so obvious if he would have got a BMW and actually paid his employees. Just said he had 70 employees and he didn't pay almost any of them, so that was what that money's for. It was paycheck protection program.
Does it say in the article of how he actually got caught? It says here, and we're reading this off of a Tampa Bay Times here. It says Hines, 29. He's a 29-year-old. Yeah. Held over the weekend at a federal detention center. Was granted a $100,000 bond by magistrate Judge John blah blah blah, and will be allowed to stay at his mother's home with a GPS monitor. His defense attorney Chad declined to comment after Monday's hearings.
Chad.
Yeah,
oh, that's funny.
Arraignment is scheduled for October 14th, according to the criminal complaint. I wonder who made the complaint, man.
Probably the employees did. The employees were like, I didn't get any money.
The made-up employees, huh?
Wait a second, man. You imagine you're the employee you run into your boss at the grocery store at Food Lion or something, and you see him pull up in a brand new 2020 Lamborghini, and you're like, wait a second, I haven't gotten paid this month.
That's not funny.
Something's not adding up.
That's kind of sad. But that, yeah. And it says here, well, I don't know. I mean, he may have made up the employees, right? In the ordinary course of providing the loan, or, what does it say? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, in 2018, Hines flagged down a police officer on Miami Beach to report that his girlfriend had stolen his Lamborghini. Police later found the sports car, but Hines became uncooperative, and both he and the girlfriend fled before eventually getting found and arrested. So this dude apparently has a history of stuff like this. Mm. Did you read what I just read?
Yeah, about the girlfriend.
2018. I did not know that. So he had a Lamborghini already. So this must be some rich punk, And his parents might own a company, or I don't know, maybe he worked hard and perhaps this is what he does in his free time. I don't know.
But what I do know is $4 million and he spent $300,000 on a Lamborghini. That's just crazy, man. I mean, 70 employees too. That's the most crazy thing is he said he had 70 employees. I'm assuming that's how he got the money. That's why he was asking for $13 million. Because this is what I'm thinking in my mind. He asked for $13 million, and when he asked for $13 million, he was like, "I'm adding in the Lamborghini cost in there." And then when he didn't get the $13 million, he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna buy a Lamborghini anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it anyway."
All I can say is this guy deserves what he's getting because there's a lot of people that do need that money. And he certainly does not, especially if he already had a Lamborghini back in 2018.
Yeah, man. He's like, I can't deal with this, man. I need a new Lamborghini. And I got to deal with these hard times.
I don't need this 2018 version. I want a 2020.
Exactly. He's like, I need a 2020, man.
Oh, man. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please share, like, and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Should this guy be able to stay at home with his mom with a GPS monitor, or should he go to jail? Like, what do you think? Anyway, thanks for listening.